Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tati and I'm back at it again with another video for you. Today I will be doing a faux locks installation, quick and easy. It's a two-part method. So for those of you who are coming back to my channel, you've seen me do different hairstyles since I've started, and you know that I like to switch it up. So I decided, alright, I had locks on the channel before, but I don't think I showed you how I installed them. So I'm gonna do that right now, and keep in mind that this is not the way that I normally this is a way that I'm doing now because it's quick and easy and simpler for me to do right now than taking the whole day and actually doing what I normally do. So this is for people who are in a rush, who just want a quick, easy hairstyle that looks good and it can be worn out and you look nice. You know what I mean? So for this installation, I'm gonna be doing two steps. One of the steps I've already started in my head so that this video won't take forever. So the normal way of installing crochet locks is to, well, for me, the best way is to do individual installations. What I mean by this is to part your hair into small sections. Like for example, you're doing a box braid installation. Instead of cornrowing your hair, which is the standard way, but it doesn't, when you do the cornrows, it doesn't give you the same mobility or versatility. It does. You can still do the hairstyles you want to do with the cornrows. It's just that it looks like there's a web, if you guys know what I mean, where when you pull your hair up or whatever style you're doing, you can still see that the locks are following the pattern of your braids. So a way that I get around that altogether when I'm normally doing my locks installation, I'll put a picture of me with locks that I've done myself, where I've done the individual installations that I find is the best way, honestly, is to section off my hair into little sections and then twist my hair, put the lock onto my hair and twist it around the locks. It gives it the illusion that it's your hair growing out, because obviously your hair is the extension of, it looks like it's the extension of the lock, so it's just falling from your head, right? I'm gonna put a picture of that to show you either here or there so you can see what I'm talking about. It looks really natural, really nice. And then you have the normal cornrows where you attach it to the cornrows in your head. Now, the style I'm doing for you today is I'm going to be doing cornrows in the back and then the individuals in the front. Now, originally when I was like, oh, I want to get locks, but I don't want to do, it's gonna take me so long to do the individuals, because when I'm doing them individually, I want them to be as neat as possible. Like, the parts don't have to be neat, that's not what I'm worried about. It's the sections of the parts. Like, I want them to be as small as possible, so it takes a lot of hair. One, if you have a lot of hair, or a big head in my case, it takes a lot of hair, and it takes a lot of time to be twisting each little section around the lock. I'll probably do a video of that. Obviously, it's going to be sped through. I'm going to show you like a couple and then speed it through because it's going to be very long. And it's not going to be with the locks that I have right now, because the locks I have right now are really long for me and they have blonde in them. Like, yeah, blonde. So they're not something that normally when I'm getting dreadlocks, you'll see the picture. Normally when I do the dreadlocks, you see that it's all black and it looks more like my hair. So yeah, I'm not promising, but I'll try and see, because I'm probably gonna want that hairstyle again. I really liked it. It suited me well, so I'm probably gonna do it, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it on camera. That's the thing. So yeah, let me just get into the video before I start getting off track, because you know I like to talk. Anyways, what I've done with my hair, you know that girl on Instagram that does the videos where every time she says something ridiculous, like she did this one recently where she's like, I need to see, when someone says I need to see you, that sounds like a you problem. And then she eats a chip. That's the hairstyle I'm giving you right now in the front. But in the front, I had washed my hair on Tuesday, and then I twisted it up because I moisturized it and, you know, oiled it and everything, and to just trap the moisture, I twisted them up, and because I didn't dry my hair, I just let it dry, and then I put a bonnet on. I've had it like that for 2 days now. So yesterday I cornrowed the back of my head like I would for a crochet installation, and then I just left out these 4 sections of twists. So this is how I would do it. No, I wanted to do the back as well with like leaving out at least 2 twists for the back, but the thing is I don't know if I have enough locks to do it. As I said, I like to do when I'm doing individuals really small so they look as neat as possible, because you know, especially for the front, it just gives that, you know, that salt, that seasoning, that adobo. Okay, stop. All right, so what I'm gonna be doing first is I'm just gonna be, let me show you these are locks that I've used before, the ones that I had used. If you are, let me welcome you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tati. I said that already, but whatever. My channel is fairly new. It's only been for like, what did Google say? 200. I've been a part of Google for like 200 days. How long is that? I don't know. Whatever. And yeah, we're pretty fun over this side of YouTube, you know. If I do say it to myself, which I do. Toot toot. Anyways, yeah, if you're new, please like the video. Let me not tell you what to do. Watch the video. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it. So just like the video and leave a comment, and you know, turn on that post notification so you can see all my videos that are coming. And if you are returning to my channel, hi, how are you? I know you missed me, or don't even come for me. I said I was gonna start doing videos again, and for some reason I put up a video. Okay, I put up a video, a reaction video actually, reacting to Jasmine Sullivan's Pick Up Your Feelings, and tell me how it was up for like 4 days before I realized it was copyrighted and nobody was seeing the video, because I was like, oh my god, nobody's watching the video. It's on zero this, zero that. I'm like, nobody likes me anymore? What is this? And then I checked it. Normally when I go to YouTube Studio, I'm only looking at the views and to see how long people have watched it. Like I do that after it's hit a certain amount of views to see how long because if it's one person who's viewed it, it doesn't really like make sense to be checking how long they viewed it for, even though I probably should. But I wait until it's gotten to like 20 people, and then I see how long those 20 people viewed it for. So I wasn't really checking it in those 3-4 days until I decided, okay, nah, it's the 4th day, what is this? So I checked it. Lo and behold, nobody was seeing the video because they copyrighted it. Jasmine, tell me what, like, I need to eat, what is this? Anyways, yeah, so I did put out video content for you. Don't come for me. I did. Circumstances beyond my control. Anyways, so these are the locks that I'm putting in my head. So it's good that if you want to do color, do color like all the way, right? But for me, color is a dangerous thing for me. I don't know why. I just get really scared when it comes to color. So if I'm doing color, if you're like me, start out with black at the top, so the color is at the bottom, so it's blonde at the bottom, like it's like a gradient going down. obviously it's black here, but the brown to the gold, you know, it looks nice. So this is what I've had this in before, and then when I took them out, I just put them in a bag and tied them up. And that's why I didn't do my hair yesterday, because I just opened, because you know, hair, it was in my head. It's not like I washed the hair. You could, I think you could steam this, like dip it in some hot water and then let them dry, but I didn't do that. I just ripped the bag open, let it air out for the day, and now I'm putting them in. So this is the hair, as I said. It's really long for me. Can't see it, whatever. And I'm just gonna, for those of you who've never, pretty sure everyone's seen, but for those of you who've never seen or don't know how to do full log installations, I'm just gonna do a couple so you can see on the cornrows the easier way. So first thing I do is I push the crochet needle under the hair, my hair, and then I attach the crochet hair to the hook, close the clasp, pull the hair through. For me, if it's like weave hair or whatever, I'll keep the crochet needle in and then put the hair through, the end of the hair through. But since it's just a loop of hair that's coiled together, I open the hole where the loop is and pull the end of the hair through it and just draw it tight. And then draw it as tight as I can to my cornrow. And there you go, that's it. Alright, and let me do it again. So you put the needle through, put the hair on the hook, close the clasp, pull the hair through. And then I take it off. You don't have to take it off if you don't. I'm going to show you the way where you don't take it off. I just never normally do it with like coils, the hair that is coiled together, because it's way easier. And then you just pull it tightly to your head. Alright, so one more time, through my hair, attach the crochet. Are you seeing this? You see it? You see it? Close the latch, pull the hair through. Then you can, instead of taking off the needle, pull the hair down to the end of the needle, attach the end of the hair to the hook, close the latch, and pull it. It's kind of difficult with my nails on. Pull the hair through the hole. See, now that's what I'm talking about, the difficulty with my nail. That's why I haven't been doing it like that. But let me try and show you. Just go to the smaller end, close the latch, and pull it through. There we go. And just pull it all the way down. And there we go. And I will just continue doing this. I don't know if you guys see it, if I showed it to you well enough, because obviously I can't see in the back of my head, but whatever. So, and then you can see that your braids don't have to be perfect, because again, the hair is going to be covering the cornrows. You just want to make sure that they are tight enough to where they're not so loose off your head, because your hair, you want the crochets to be pullable. And then crochet is good for pulling, because the more you pull at your hair, the tighter it's actually going to your head. So if the cornrows are tight, let me not use the, so if the cornrows are tight, then obviously it won't detach from your head. There you go. And when I am reusing older hair or whatever, I tend to make sure, because sometimes they'll unravel a little bit, and for the ones that unravel and they've gotten a bit bigger and fuzzier, I tend to put them more at the back because, you know, they're not being seen as much. And I start out with spacing the installations a little bit so that I can see, just so I can cover the majority of my head until I know I have enough hair where I can fill in the gaps. It's best to do it like that so you don't run out of hair doing them so close together and having to go out and buy with a half done head, you know? So like, see how this is still coiled perfectly? I would normally put this at the front, but I have some that I have beads on that obviously were in the front of my head, so I'll just take those out when I see them, like this one. But this one, I'm gonna take the bead off this one. You know what, I'll just leave it and just put it at the back of my head. Can't be bothered. Anyways, yeah, so there you go. And this one, you know, that one, that one. Okay. So I'll just be doing that, and then I'll come back and show you when it's done. Okay, now that I've done a portion of the back, I want to make sure that I have enough for the front. So I'm going to just start the front and show you how I'm going to be doing it. So I have right here, I have 2 sections of hair, right? I'm going to make one section bigger than the other. And then I'm going to put the hair onto the crochet needle, and then I'm going to just twist it a little bit. Oh, get away. And again, you don't have to worry about parts. Close the clasp, bring the hair up, pull my hair through. Now, this is the reason why so I take this little section that my hair is on, widen it out a little bit. Ooh. And then I braid this hair. Oh goodness. Wait, see, I did it wrong. So I am still gonna make one section bigger than the other, but that's the part that I'm gonna put the hair. I haven't done this in so long that I'm gonna put the crochet lock on. So let's do this one more time. Put the hair on the needle. Let me move this out. I have a hair drawer. Is anyone like me that has a hair drawer? I have a hair drawer. So let me just cut this right here because it's my way. Okay. So I'll make this part bigger. Let me just twine it a little bit. And put the hair, close the latch, pull my hair through the loop. If I could just get it to cooperate. There we go. Oh, it's not working out. One more time, guys. It's my nails. My nails are not letting me be great. All right. Put my hair in the loop, close the latch, pull pull. If I can just get the latch to stay closed, there we go. Pull. You guys see what I'm doing? And then pull my hair through. There we go. Now, the reason for one section being bigger is so that I can part it into, well, not part it, just split it in two, and then braid my hair as tightly so to keep the lock very close to my head. Ooh, okay, let me keep this. Alright, I don't have to braid it all the way out. Then I twine my hair following the direction of the lock. Just twist my hair around the lock. Oh, since my hair has gotten longer than when I did it the last time, I'm gonna have to move this down a little bit. There we go. And voila, there it is. Okay, I'm just gonna do that for the front. Let's put this a little bit more evenly so that I can do 3 here. I'm gonna try to do 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. I'm sorry, my camera cut off. So let me do another one at the front and show you. So again, get a section of your hair. Make sure you split it in two with one section being bigger than the other section. Then you get the hair onto your needle. I tend to twist my hair a little bit so it goes on quicker, easier. Close the latch on your hair. Bring the locks over, pull your hair through. And then the reason for it to be one section being bigger is so that I can split it into 2 sections and then braid my hair. Alright, that's too much work for me to braid all the way out. And then you twine your hair around the lock. Maybe I should have, I think I'm gonna redo this one a little tighter because it's not as tight as I want it to be. You see that? So I'm gonna do it a little tighter. And voila. I'll just redo this one at the end. Let me just continue showing you what I'm doing. Okay, so separate in 2, make sure one section's bigger, and then put your needle through the crochet hair. Attach the needle to your hair, closing the clasp, and pull your hair through the loop. Split the hair with the crochet attached into 2, and then braid it. So as long as your hair is braided, the lock will not be pulled out of your head, because one section of the braid, your hair that is braided, is not in the loop. So it's like basically a knot that you've tied to prevent your hair from falling out. Now obviously I'm gonna redo this one because it looks so not cute. And then when I come up with the rest of the hair, let me just fill in that area so you can see how the hair falls. And that is how it will be. So let me do a bit more of the front so you can see it. Let me do this section right here. Okay. Let me do this section for you again, pulling the hair into 2 sections. And don't worry about the front, because obviously this one's not tight, that's why it's looking like this. And then I'm gonna gel the front of my hair back. You'll see the image. And plus I don't like when they're too tight, because then it looks too, I like when locks have a little bit of a wear look to them. So that's how I do them. You're gonna see the whole vision by the time I'm done. So again, I forgot what I was doing. Put the lock on the needle. Take the bigger section of your hair, attach the needle to it, closing the clasp, pull your hair through the loop. Okay, why doesn't it want to pull through? I don't know why. Let's do that one more time. Okay, and then instead of like worrying about it being loose, you just pull that. Yeah. I'm not going to be worried about putting it down all the way. And then just twisting it around your head. And I never really put because the front of my hair is so short, I never really pull it into braids or whatever I'm doing. Even when I'm getting my hair professionally braided, I tell them to leave out a section of my hair and I'll just gel it or something, because no, that's not good for the sister's hair, you know what I mean? And obviously there's a gap here because I haven't brought hair all the way up to this section. Oh, I still need to bring one up, but you guys get the gist. And I will come back when my hair is done because I'm hungry and I'm gonna have to stop. Bye, I'll see you later. Okay guys, I'm back, and as you can see, my hair is complete. So it turns out I did have enough to do it, and I haven't filled out all the gaps. I still have a few pieces of hair left that I can fill in the gaps at the back and stuff, but it's still pretty full, and I like how it turned out. Let me let you see the back. And so this is the finished product. It looks great. I love it. Like the last time I did it, yeah, and it's super easy. It was way quicker than when I normally do the individuals, like a whole row. This front of my head, you can see, is individually done, and once I gel it, it'll look more neat. But you can, as I said, I like when locks have a little bit of wear to them because it looks a little bit more natural than when it's all tight and you can see the individual parts when you're doing, especially when you're doing individual installations. So it looks really cute. Yeah, I really love it. As you can tell, I'm playing with it just to like zhuzh it out a little and get used to it and how the fullness of it. But yeah guys, this is super easy. I started this at I want to say around 10:30, and right now it is, let me see what time it is on my phone. If my phone would just cooperate, it's around 12, it's around noon right now. So yeah, it didn't take me more than 2 hours, if that, because I don't know if I started a little later than 10:30, because I got up and washed my face, brushed my teeth and stuff like that around 10:30. So I don't know, maybe I started a little later. But yeah, you can tell it didn't take me a while, and I haven't eaten yet. I did say I was gonna get up and go eat, but I thought to myself, Tati, if you get up right now and go eat, you're gonna make food, eat the food, then you're gonna get fat and lazy and you're not gonna want to get up. So I just decided, you know what, stick to it and do it. And it didn't take me that long to finish, and it did look, I did do the front a bit big before I left, so that's why it looks a little bit different now, a little bit neater, because I was doing it a little bit bigger because I just wanted to see if I had enough hair. If I didn't, I would have to do them big and then fill in the gaps afterwards with the leftover pieces that I would have left. But it ended up working out pretty well, and I do love it, and I hope you guys like it, the finished product. Let me go back a little bit so you can see. Yep, loving it. And it's not very long. It's like right here below my chest. So yeah, if you like this hairstyle and you don't even have to use these locks to get the look, any kind of locks, as long as they're small. I haven't worked out how to do the big ones yet, because I do have big ones. I bought big ones and put them in and took them out right away, because I haven't quite, and they stretch. That's the thing I don't like with they're originally supposed to be like this short or shorter. It was shorter, and and I put them in, and they just expanded in my head and looked like a mop, and I was like, oh no, can't do it, can't do it, can't do it. So I took them out right away. I just need to figure out how. I'm gonna watch some more videos, more tutorials, because you know that's how a girl does. That's how tutorials are made. You watch tutorials to see how stuff is done, and then when you got the hang of it and you got your own twist on it, you put out your own tutorial. You know what I mean? So yes, girls, if you want this hairstyle, it's so easy. You see what I just showed you, watch the video, rewatch it. If you feel confident and you want to give it a try, go ahead, and please send me pictures in the comments if you do, so I can see. And leave comments if you know a better way to do this. I always want to perfect what I'm doing, especially with my hair. If it's whether it's hair or makeup, I always want to perfect what I'm doing, redoing it over and over, because I've been doing this, as I said, a long time. Not with this type of lock with the color and whatever, not this long, but I have been doing locks a very long time, with the putting them in and everything. So if you have a better version of this or a better way of doing it, let me know, and I will check it out and do it, try it out. So yeah, you see, that's why I did the front with the loose, the individuals, because then I can flip it however side I want to have my hair on a particular day. I normally wear my hair to this side, but yeah, you see, it can go both ways. It can do a little, I can do a little, you know, half up, half down situation. You know what I mean? So yeah, tell me how you guys like it in the comments, and if this is something you would try doing, and let me know. Bye.